Hello and welcome back to Joe Shoots Film. I've been reminiscing recently, so it's rewind time. Been thinking back to before I even showed my face like this, to when I only had one or two bits of kit, back to when I'd only heard of Ilford and Kodak film stock, back to sending off my film to a lab to be developed and processed. Not that that is a bad thing, because support your local labs and whatnot. Back to my original tutorial videos that I did, but looking back and looking into the future, every video is gaining views. With every video that I do upload, I like to think I am helping others, both in the comments and also being part of this analog photography community. When I first started, I didn't really know what I was doing and where this was going to go. I did have a camera that I found in the attic, like I said before, and the two from the charity shop, and I just wanted to experiment. And that being said, the original results weren't actually that bad. Can't really quite remember where this all started, but I do know I've always had an interest in it. But I remember sending that first bit of film off and waiting anxiously for it to be returned, see if it actually worked or not, and afraid that it was going to be blank, but when it did come back, it wasn't too bad. And then when I found other cameras and found problems with them, that's when I decided to make this channel and make that first tutorial video on the Pentax P30 lever and how to fix it. I've always liked tinkering and things like that and trying to work it out for myself, so I thought I may as well help others whilst I'm at it. And then the love of this film photography blossomed from there until I had hit a low point in all this. I even made a little video about it. I've been carrying on for 5 months or so, and in this time I had learned how to develop, scan and tinker with editing a bit to get them to my liking. However, the first attempt was poor. I had golden dust all over the film, spots and specks all over it, and weird tones not similar to other film of the same stock. The second was the 620 Fiasco, which I struggled to scan it, and again it looked bad and had that strong vignette around the side due to my inability to scan at that time. And just to add to it all, my Canon A1 got a light leak. By this point my developing was okay, but one thing led to another and it just got worse and worse. I eventually fixed that light leak, and from there the next thing happened, of course, which was I tried that night shoot with the CineStill 800T, and it just went just as bad. I lost all that confidence in myself, and I even ended up passing the film cameras to my friends, which also I made a video about, giving them credit where it was supposed to be my thing, my hobby, but one thing led to another. I even tried out a new camera, and the first roll through that was all out of focus and hazy. Although I had nearly nailed the development part by this point, in both black and white and colour, I refueled my film and tried again in the summer, with the results bringing me back to square one. From here I did want to give up on it. I had no confidence in myself, a lack of determination when it came to the chemistry, and with one thing going wrong after another, I thought I should pack it in. Until my little film renaissance, if that's how you pronounce it. In a way to gain my confidence, I went on a film photo walk with Analogue Wonderland. I figured being around like-minded people like myself would hopefully get me out of this hellhole that I'd been in the past few months, and it did actually help. Gave me that confidence to get out there on my own, gave me confidence in going back and then using the chemistry to develop it myself, to scan and process it all, and more confidence with the camera itself. Not only this, but friends of mine actually came back from holiday with a 110 camera, made a video about that, something that made me believe that I should just, carry on with this hobby if my friends are also egging me on to do it as well. And also opening me up to another world in the analog photography world, which was changing formats, sub-miniature, miniature, normal, large, whatever, medium, of course. So from here I started those sort of video review sort of things on cameras that I was buying and charity shop finding, and added this format of video, which was a big change to the channel, and going down a more experimental route. It did revitalise my passion for the hobby. From testing out 90-year-old cameras to developing 30-year-old film and failing, I felt I could make a good go of this, and even though I did fail with that 30-year-old film, I still enjoyed doing it. Not only this, I invested in better chemicals, storage, heating of the chemistry, a flatbed scanner, which I now have for a whole £5, I know, crazy, proper film scanner, as well as software on the computer like Negative Lab Pro and other post-processing softwares to make life easier and images better. And saying that, that brings us on to the future. This year, I'm riffing now. If you couldn't tell, that part was scripted. This part I'm just making up because for some reason the script hasn't come over. So here we go. So, more camera reviews. I have an Olympus OM10. I have a Mamiya 645. Ooh, very heavy. I have a new 110 camera, and I'm pretty sure there is another one up there somewhere, but I can't remember. So we'll do more me just reviewing and breaking down those sort of things. I've got a fridge full of film stock. We'll have a good go with that as well. We will experiment with different types, different formats. I've also managed to get my hands on a bit of out-of-date film, both 110 and 35mm. So I was thinking of doing some sort of experimentation with that. Not just with out-of-date film, but also the formats themselves. Like I said, I've got a new 110 film camera as well as that one. Got some 110 film here, out of date, March 1991. Experimenting with film formats from sub-miniature all the way up to medium, maybe even large if I can. Like I said, I have that Mamiya 645, so more medium format content to come out on this channel. So I look forward to the future, and I look forward to bringing you guys along with me. So other than that, I think that is everything. I thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for a good year, and let's continue with the next year of film photography. So thank you very much. Goodbye.